Hey guys, surprise happy birthday! Hey, welcome to my final installment of Beauty Guru Inspiration. It's obvious who it is, so let's not even waste any more time. This is my dedication to the one and only, the lovely PatrickStarrrXMamaCharBeauty. Ooh, fancy, yes, God. So with this look, I incorporated two things. I absolutely love the way he does his cut crease, and another thing from him is I learned how to do the halo, especially for my eyes. But on this case, this was a mistake halo that turned out real cute. So it's a halo meets cut crease, meets overdrawn lips, meets highlight for the gods, meets pink. It meets everything. This is just my homage to the lovely, the awesome PatrickStarrrX. Now, if you guys love this look, please keep on watching. I look hella cute right now. We're practically twins. Woo! Anyway, without further ado, let's get started right here, right now. It's MamaCharBeauty, PatrickStarrrX edition. Okay. Oh, this jacket's really tight, so yeah. Hi! Okay, do not freak out. I am ashy AF. My face hasn't been this matte in a long time, but this is PatrickStarrrX, and we don't mess around. Okay, so before you go ask me the questions in below, I put on my regular foundation, and I set my face with the amazing Airspun, which is his favorite, obviously. So hello, let's be honest. I have to use Airspun, okay? I did use a little bit of Laura Mercier as well, just around the perimeter, just a little bit. And my concealer I have on is the Pro Concealer from LA Girl. Okay, brows done, laid flat. Let's get it started. I want to spray my face so bad, but nope, not gonna happen. So we're gonna warm up the face because I hate how I have no shape. So I'm gonna go in with some Fulani, and this is the big bronzer in Soleil. That's the name of the product, Soleil. So I'm just gonna swirl it up. Now, if you guys never bronzed before or wanna know how to bronze, I do have a video about bronzing, contouring, and highlight, and I'll link that in the bottom. Okay, look at me linking videos. Who am I? Like I'm a beauty guru or something. Yeah, so if you have a bronzer, any bronzer will do that matches your skin tone and that you like. It could be your personal favorite, you know what I mean? Because, you know, yes, I cut my hair. Surprise! Oh, by the way, the brush, it's just a posh brush from Kmart. It's hella cheap. It's like what drag queens use, okay? So don't even find what brush is that, Char? It's a cheap brush, girl. It's a cheap brush. Cheap brush, girl. You want to get in. Get in. All right, now that you have your bronzer on, let's go in with some cheeks. I'm using the Fulani Big Blush Luminoso. Shout out to Nicole Guerrero. I blame her for this obsession. I love the way this makes me look, to be honest, or my cheeks rather. It makes me look so, ooh, apples. I'm going in with a MAC 116. You know, just very gently caress it, like when you caress balls. So we're gonna smile, and you're just gonna put on your apples and go to town. As you can tell, I'm going from here and up. That's just the way I do the blush. Oh, see that? Oh, my cheeks though. My cheeks look cute and stubborn. Like my mom, she cute and stubborn. She crazy. Okay, now that you have your blush on and your bronzer on, we're gonna get started on the eyes. I already prepped my eyes with the 24-hour eye base from MAC. This is the Prep and Prime. I like this, especially for, you know, water shoots, and it basically, your eyeshadow ain't gonna move at all. Okay, so for this look, I do need to sketch out the, how would I say this? It's like a little bit above my eye crease, so I'm taking some MAC Espresso with a Real Techniques brush. I believe this is the Ascend brush. It's a very tiny, you can't even see it, but anyways, it's a tiny brush. Okay, tiny brush time, and we're just gonna use the eyeshadow to map out the line so that I know where to place the eyeshadow in a little bit, and I'll show you that right here. If you do make a mistake, don't worry, because you're just using this as to map out, and you can always clean it up with concealer or even a primer, which I'm going to be using in a little bit, and mistakes can be fixed, so don't worry. Alright, now that you sketch out your, I guess where the eyeshadow is going to stop, this is a mini drag queen look, so you know, we gotta go in, okay girl? Alright, taking some soft ochre from MAC, this is what I'm gonna be using to carve the line, and because it's a lighter color, almost like an off-white, whatever eyeshadow I'm gonna use is actually gonna show up more because it's a lighter base. So I'm taking this amazing bamboo brush that I used already for my eyebrows. It's just a flat synthetic brush, concealer brush to be exact. So any concealer brush that you have will do, up to you, boo-boo. So we're gonna take some of the product right here. Now a little bit goes a long way with this, just a reminder. All right, so you always wanna just flatten it onto your hand, girl, your hand. All right, you can use as much as you want. It's totally up to you. Alright, so now that you put the base, the soft ochre there, as you can tell, you see the brown line again acted like a guideline. Now we're gonna take our Juvia's Place palette here, okay? Love Juvia's Place. Beautiful palette, colors are just amazing. Just amazing. Now I did not set the soft ochre just yet, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. And we're gonna dive into Giza right here, this really beautiful champagne color. So going in with a angled blending brush. This is just a regular bamboo angled blending brush. I'm not sure the brand name, but any blending brush will do for that matter. Yeah, so gonna go in there. Giza. And that's gonna go all over the soft ochre. All right, now that you have the Giza all over, we're gonna take the color Dahia, taking this amazing BH Cosmetics blending brush, number 12, and we're just gonna dip it in here. Just dip it on the brush, just swirl whatever you want. Take out a little bit of the excess. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lightly dust this all over, just so that there's gonna be that hint of sparkly smokiness. Again, whatever way you do it is up to you. This is just my way of doing it. So again, putting this a little bit all over the lid as well. Now, don't be afraid. This is why I'm using an angled brush, because I can gently go in and just place the line as close as I would like it to be. Bam. You see that? How it looks much more of a sharper, it's cat-like. Okay, we'll just stick with that. It's cat-like. Ugh, there. I said it. Getting all tongue twister, trying to be all professional. It's not working. But any liner would do. So do you, boo? Alright, so by accident, stuff happens. Now that you have your eyes looking like a cat, you see this eye? I'm loving this halo meets cut crease, so we're gonna do it on the other side. This is just a synthetic brush, very, I wanna call it small, like a dense one, and we're just gonna tap into that black liner, and we're just gonna halo the inner corner and the outer corner. Now be very gentle, okay? What works is holding the brush a little bit further so that the pressure looks, so you're feathering it, if that makes any sense. I'll show you right here. See that? Be very light, be very gentle. And you create that little curve in there. And just do the same thing in your inner corner. Halo meets cut crease meets Dragonis meets Cleopatra meets, it's a lesbian look. I love it already. Ooh, lesbians. All over the place. All over the place, girl. Now to emphasize the halo effect, we're gonna go back into that Juvia's Place palette, right? We're gonna take Casablanca, pero like Casablanca, that might be too dark. I don't know. You know what, let's go back into Dahia. These names, bro, I swear it's something else. All right, going back into Dahia. So ugly. We're gonna take this small blending brush. This is from Anastasia. This is just a duo end from the palette, and we're just gonna lightly bump it. Okay, bump it real good, bump it. But why did that sound familiar? That's like the game. Maybe it is from the game. Okay, so we're gonna bump that and gonna drop it like it's hot on your center lid, like so. Oh, okay, now that you have the mistake all worked out, it looks cute though. This looks heavenly. Like, I'm gonna cut you, but I'm an angel because I got halo. This is my palette right now, so gotta do what works, right? Gotta do what works. Okay, so cleanup time. If you do got any fallout, what I like to do is just take some just loose powder, whichever loose powder you got. And I should have done this in the beginning, but I didn't do it, so yeah. Taking just a MAC 168, we're just gonna lightly dust that. Okay. And let's take care of some fallout. Just clean it up, girl. Clean it up. Don't worry, we're gonna bring back the warmness in a little bit, okay? Don't be afraid to go in. Patrick got no problem with doing this, okay? He mad at AF all the time, and I love it. I love it. Okay. Now that we got some of the fallout done, we are gonna work on the bottom lash, and we're gonna smoke it out. What we're gonna do is my favorite brush. If you've been watching for a while, I always say this is my favorite brush, but this is from e.l.f. This is a defining eye brush, and it's a little small, little cute angled fluffy brush. It's so cute, it's so soft, it just works so well. So, you know what I mean, jelly bean? We're gonna go into the palette again, but taking Burkina. Is that for real? Okay, we taking Burkina, just a little of Burkina, just a tad bit of Burkina. Why am I sounding like a weirdo now? Okay, now we're gonna smoke out the bottom all the way through. Don't be afraid to go in, girl. Don't be afraid to go in and just really smoke it out. It's brown, all right, so you don't wanna be afraid of the brown. You want to make sure that you are smoking it out and really emphasizing the bottom lash. Again, you can go all the way through, but I'm actually liking the fact that this area, the outer half, is nice and defined. So I think I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna concentrate the brown mainly on the outer corner of the bottom lash, and then work my way to le front. Okay, so now that you smoked out a little bit of the bottom lash, going back into a shadow brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna buff out the edges to make it look more softer and more heavenly, because you know, halo. Very Beyonce of me. Now, taking this tapered angled brush, dual-ended, this is from MAC, I don't know the number, oh there, a 226 from MAC. Remember that brown line we created? You see that brown line? What I'm gonna do now is buff out that brown line that we mapped out, because now we're also gonna define that, and I'll show you what am I gonna use to define that line. But first, let's blend. Okay, so now that you blended that line that we created earlier, I'm gonna take this another clean angle brush, and this is just from a bamboo collection. No name, no name. So going back into the Juvia's Place, taking Fulani, Okay, we just gonna dip it in. This is a dark matte eyeshadow. I'm liking it. It's like very chocolate. It's not ashy. It's just a very warm tone, dark brown. Now, I'm gonna define that line. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna press and just create a cleaner line and flick up a little bit just so it looks more blended, if that makes any sense. But if not, we can always go back and blend and then redefine and blend, redefine. So whichever works for you. You see, I'm just pressing it in. I'm not even doing that and pressing it in, girl. Now that I lay down the line, I'm gonna take the same brush without cleaning it and I'm gonna angle it down and flick up. That flicking motion actually creates a gradient effect. If you don't believe me, try it out on yourself. Trust me, girl, it works. But of course, if you're feeling like no, just take any blending brush that you have and just blend out the edge of that. And quick thing, that's what I like about eyeshadows. They're easy to blend. It's not hard unless you really use like a really pigmented product, like any liquid products, like liquid eyeshadows too. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes there's some defeats to it, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now that you did all of that work, time for some lashes because I feel hella naked without it. So, some of that new, ooh, kind of fancy. This is Jules GLAM, Jules lashes right here. New packaging, it is hella cute. This is that new. I am gonna be using the Lisa. Okay, it's called Lisa itself. It's hella pea. And she gave me her own glue as well. This is a what is that called? Non-latex glue. So it's obviously not gonna hurt me, I hope. It's made in Korea? Ooh, Korea. So I'm gonna slap on these and I'm gonna slap on my lips and we'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the final look. Now I did a little extra on the eyes. I literally just added 2 stones. As you can see on my tear duct. Not really my tear duct, but my lower. Girl, I feel hella cute right now. Okay, so lashes from Jules GLAM. This is the style Lisa. And for lips, I did lip liner Dervish from MAC right here. And lip gloss, all I did was just top it off from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's called Caramel. It's funny because the name does not match the color, but it's cute, it's cute. But yes, I hope y'all enjoy this. I feel hella cute, my spirit animal, dedicated to my sissy from another Missy, Miss Patrick Starr. Yes, queen. Yes, I went there. This is the final Beauty Guru Inspirations. He has inspired me throughout this journey only because I've been watching him since the beginning. Give or take 3 years already. He started 3 years ago, 4 years ago. One of that. And my favorite video still to this day is him wearing the beret. If you've never watched any of his videos from the beginning, he opens up with a beret and that is how I collect because I'm like, it's my girl. Anyway, so this is my dedication. And Patrick, if you do watch, thank you so much for inspiring me and inspiring everyone else around the world. And I hope you like this look. It's my version of you. And oh my god, I'm so excited and nervous. I hope you watch this though, for real. Anyway, love muffins. Keep on watching. All the details on the look and the products that I use will be down below. So I got you covered. And hit me up on social media. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all Mama Char batch. But of course, check out my hashtag. Mama Char Beauty. Anyway, peace, love, and cupcakes till next time, my beautiful love muffins. Bye! Don't lie, this jacket's really tight, so whew. Suffering for fashion. Suffering for fashion.